Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this video we'll be reviewing and looking at the Novritsch SSR90. Out of the box, not a bad bit of kit. Comes with a lovely set of 12:1 gears and a 24k motor in the back. It comes with a flat top and a 6.03mm barrel. The flat top that comes with is a bit of an odd one. It says it's a 60-degree flat top with a flat tensioner. It seems to be an Omega nub, which is a bit odd in my opinion, the way how the flat top is. It seems very generic for the fact that Novritsch seem to use a lot of Maple Leaf products. So, bit of an odd one, that one. But we'll talk a bit later about some of the changes that I made to this to get this shooting insanely well outdoors. So, in the center of it, it does have an electronic trigger unit, what I believe to be possibly a pairing MOSFET. Now it is very limited what can be programmed into it, such as binary and burst. It seems to be factory locked into that there, so it might be their version of it, like a clone, to make the gun more competitive with the longer trigger pull. So that would be my thought on it. I do think for CQB it would be a good idea to enable binary on this here, so you're able to have a competitive fire rate because it is quite a long trigger pull back. Other than that there, let's get into what I think components need to be changed and upgraded to give it a more competitive edge, especially outdoors when you're dealing with people with assault rifles and DMRs. So two very simple and very cheap changes is the barrel and the hop unit. Well, I shouldn't say hop unit, the hop rubber. So what I changed the barrel to was a 6.01mm composite barrel by Modify, and hop up rubber and bucking by 4UAD Quantum, the Friction Pro, which is insane out of the box. The hop rubber is the ability to lift up to 4.8 gram BBs, well 0.48 gram BBs. However, at one joule, realistically speaking, you're not going to be using that heavy of BBs. You're going to be using from 2 5s to 3 2s and possibly 3 6s. With the modified parts, this is able to hit around 70 meters, as you'll see in the range video, though I will warn you it was a windy day, so some adjustments had to be made where I shouldn't. It was quite a high crosswind, so I did have to aim to the left of the target if I remember correctly when we shot the range day video for it. Other than that though, out of the box you're looking to hop BBs to around 15 meters. Not too bad for a CQB environment, but for an outdoor environment you definitely want to be able to push this to the most competitive point possible. Realistically, it's accurate at 70 meters, not overly, but a fully automatic you don't need accuracy. One of the BBs will hit and they will feel it. So with everyone, let's get on to the range test now with the modified parts and upgraded parts. I would have loved to have done a range test with the downgraded parts, with what came stock, but I made a cock up that way and I forgot to do it. So many apologies, but we were aiming for about getting to about 50 meters with 3 2s on the stock parts. So let's get into the range test. Perfect. Still falling that way. Perfect. So with the range test complete, and as you can see in the video, it was windy as all hell that day with a high crosswind. The range isn't that bad. It's very competitive for such a short barrel. It is a bullpup, so it does have the luxury of having a 247mm barrel in such a compact piece of kit. Overall, I do think it's a solid P90 out of the box. Probably one of the better P90s comparing to what's on the market. Now, you do pay a premium price tag for it, I think it was about 260 around that there, 260, 270. So it's not overly expensive, not too bad. But with the fire rate on it, you do need to make sure you're carrying multiple magazines. It does work with your standard high cap mags, well, the P90 high cap mags. However, there is inconsistency in feeding them, in my personal opinion with them. I do think your best option is to go for the Novritsch 100 round magazines. They feed flawlessly. I've got no issues with them. It's the best bet to go for with it. They're not too expensive, they're quite affordable, but if you are ordering this thing, definitely order 6 or 7 extra magazines, as within about 3 seconds of full auto you will empty a mag. So do I think it's worth your time to invest in one if you're looking for a good SMG that's decent out of the box with 2 simple upgrades that makes it extremely competitive outside? 100%. It is a solid bit of kit. There's no shakes, there's no wiggles, there's no creaking when you use it. Very simple to take apart, very easy to upgrade, very simple hop unit. The hop unit is, it's hard to see, it is in there. So you slide this back and you have access to your hop up. So it's very simple to adjust on the fly. And with that, it is hard to beat, as I've said. I keep singing the praise of the gun. Other than the generic flat hop that's in it, realistically, there's not much else that needs improved. I think any higher of a fire rate is a bit unneeded. Out of the box, you're firing about 17 to 20 RPS on 7.4 and up to 25 RPS on 11.1. So realistically, you don't really need a higher fire rate. While it's funny, realistically, you don't need it. So one thing I'd like to say as well, all these tests I've done on this gun was at 1 joule. I forgot to mention that earlier on, but all the tests were done at 1 joule on this gun to keep it within site regulations and within Northern Irish regulations on airsoft. So, as I said, I went off on a tangent there. I do think it's worthwhile your investment if you're looking for a unique SMG, something that's different and something that is skirmishable outside the box without any upgrades or any parts, and one that's simple to upgrade into an absolute beast of a weapon system. So with everyone, thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe, and do remember as well to do join us on Discord. Discord link will be down in the description. As well, if you do see us in person, we still have patches to give away, so do remember to come say hi, see us, and get a free patch potentially if you ask nicely. I'm joking. Just ask for a patch, I'll give you a patch. I've got like 100 still left to give away. With everyone, thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the video.